Welcome back to my channel. It is Jamila from Buy Pink, and today I am recovering or going over again, doing the sublimation over glitter, and we're gonna do this simplest one, the square where you cut the box out and you sublimate an image over that glitter. So we're going to be using two programs, Cricut Design Space and um, Photoshop for this programs and get my images in. So the first thing I'm going to do, and it's going to look kind of odd to you at first, but the first thing I'm going to do is upload my image into Cricut Design Space. There's nothing you need to do with it. Um, You can either upload it as a print and cut, or you can just upload the square image. But if you're using the Cricut to print and cut, you're going to want to upload the actual image. So now I'm going to add the image to my blank canvas and resize it. And the reason I do it this way is because I don't know if the image is exactly square or if it's rectangle or whatever the case may be. But this way I can get a size for like all of the dimensions are going to be the same when I do it this way. So I'm resizing it for and I resized it to 11 by 11. Figured out that it was actually a square. So then I'm going to go over to Photoshop. And once we get over to Photoshop, I am going to choose the 13 by 19 that I have set up already. And I'm choosing 13 by 19 because that is the size of the paper that I am printing on. And of course, you're going to choose whatever size paper that you are going to be printing on if it is larger than what Cricut Design Space can do. So once your canvas opens, you want to go ahead and import in your image. And I just drag and drop from my desktop because that is the easiest thing to do. But once your image is in there, the next thing that I like to do is pull the rulers to the size of what I need the image to be. Maybe somebody can help me with this, but I can't figure out how to get the guides on this in my little dashboard thingy to change the size of the image. I used to have them, don't know what happened, so this is the way I do it now. But I just drag my rulers, in this case it's to 11 by 11, and then I use the transfer tool, which is, or free transform tool, which is Control T or Command T, and I just go ahead and resize the image that way. Once I have my image resized, I mirror the image, and I'm putting it in the middle, in the center, because sometimes I get a little ink bleed around the edges, and this just makes it easier for me. So the next thing I do is mirror the image. And you do that by going to transform, and then I flip it horizontal. Once it is mirrored, then I can go ahead and get it ready for print. I already have everything set up, and I use a 13 by 19 borderless because sometimes I like for the image to be edge to edge. And then I let Photoshop select the colors, and I have a Cobra ink profile that's really old from when I first started sublimating, but it works, so I continue to use it. But then you just print the image. After you've gotten your printer ready to start printing the image, we're going to flip back over to Cricut Design Space. And that image that we had, we're going to change it from a print layer to a cut layer. And this just makes it so that both sizes, or the size that I'm printing and the size in Design Space, is exactly the same. And now for the fun part. First of all, you can do this on cotton t-shirts, and it works on colored, whatever color you want, but you have to be very careful. This Siser Rainbow White glitter vinyl is my favorite to sublimate on. However, you can use their regular glitter to sublimate on, or the Cricut glitter also works very well. I haven't tried any other glitters. This is how I find my middle on my vinyl pieces. And I just line the middle up with my tag there and press on the vinyl. You want to go ahead and preheat the t-shirt and lay your vinyl exactly where you want it to, where you want the image, and press. Now, you don't have to press this on for the normal amount of time. You just need to press it enough for it to stick to the cotton. Now, once you have gotten that pressed a little bit, just enough to stick to the garment, you go ahead and peel off the transfer tape, and you're ready for the sublimation portion. Grab your image and lay your image down on the pressed vinyl, and very carefully try to meet up the edges as best you can. This is kind of tedious, and it takes a little bit of back and forth before you get it to where you want it to be. And once you're satisfied with that, you can either go ahead and press, but since I'm using an easy press, I like to go ahead and tape everything down. Once you're satisfied with your tape job, you can go ahead and press with your easy press at 385 for 45 seconds. And because this image is larger than the easy press, we have to do it in sections. So instead of lifting and moving, you're going to slide your easy press. And don't worry if you're doing any pinks or reds, you always get that dark spot when you're using heat. It fades, or it goes away as soon as your garment cools. And this is the very last step. So all that's left to do is to pull off your sublimation paper and reveal your design. And it's really hard to get the full effect in the video, but there's a little bit of a close-up. You can kind of see the glitter. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification. And here's a couple more videos I think you might like.